Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WW Deadman, but you already know that. We decided to redesign the entirety of our ship thingy, because this kinda didn't work out. So, what we wanted to do is we attach stuff on the side. To get rid of then once we're up. So what we need for this is obviously, excuse me, is obviously more of this. Yeah, something like that. Then nose cone. Do we have like a cone that's actually... Is this LFOX? Yeah, that is LFOX. Nice. Do we actually have like a cone though that's filled with stuff, or... Well, I guess then you'll just get a parachute on top. And of course the usual Probodobodine hex, since you will be flying back. Hex and a battery or two that will go down into the hex a bit. So the parachute can go on here. Then obviously these get vessel naming. This is booster 1. Accept, and this is booster 2. Accept, and then we can put this a little bit further in. Better. Okay. Under this, we obviously need the most powerful single engine that we have to even have a chance of lifting this. Obviously, we want this to not happen like this, to not happen in here, but in after this. Oh my god, the staging is completely fucked. Okay, so these go first. That's 4,000 delta V with a 1.1 thrust to weight. In atmosphere, that's not 1.02. That's just about fine. I kind of want to try. So if that has 4,000 delta V, then that means that can go all the way to space without a problem. If we do this, why do you want to do stupid things? That's 1.17, 1.09. That's really slow off the pad. But obviously these go when this goes. Then this falls off, and then these go, and that just goes into the parachute stage. Okay. So this falls back once, well, basically we don't even need this part anymore, since that's just like a few hundred delta V more, but I guess for rendezvousing with the entirety of the rest of the stage, that would be nice, because otherwise we would have to use some of the fuel inside, and we don't want to use the fuel inside this ship. Which means also that this disable crossfeed. That will not crossfeed at any point. Okay. So strut this up a bit, because obviously we want this to not wiggle around. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Excuse me? Why are you not... Why are you stupid? Oh my god. Okay, good. The game is a fucking idiot. Why am I even surprised? That goes here. Same thing goes from, by the way, you can angle snap that for all I care. From here to here. I did not hear the... Yeah, I was about to say I did not hear the click. There we go. Obviously this is not very stable around here either, so I'm going to attach these, because otherwise this could lead to any sort of stuff ripping off. And then obviously from here to... Can I get past this? Yes, I can. Good. All the way down here. It goes from here to here. And just because I'm also going to try... Okay, I can't span one all the way across. Good. Get rid of that. Also, you don't need flags. It would look weird if you're looking in different directions. What you do need, though, and this is probably where enough weight comes in that the extra stuff on the actual plane also makes sense. A bunch of these. Those are all in a parachute stage, please. I mean, those fall off before any of that goes, but... I mean, I guess I still want this extra. And obviously some more around here. Because these are really big tanks and they need to fall down safely. So just shoot them enough. Obviously those also need air brakes, as they will be coming back from orbital velocity. And here. Good. So, that's that. That should have no problem coming back normally. Just to make sure this stays maneuverable even if it's burned out, just in case I need to do any sort of correction. I want to do one mini fight tank up here and up here. It's just enough to do a little bit of correction with a system here, 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 and here. So just a tiny little bit of correction, even if it's just turning around, so you're not going face first into the atmosphere, or doing a little bit of braking. Obviously we don't need to go sideways with this thing, so we don't need equal distribution of these, and up there they're shielded, so like by these. And by the actual stage. All they still need basically is landing legs, and I wanna use... Can I use these? Like if I... First of all... Okay, actually that's fine. If I put you on here, then you clip. Okay, good. That means no. That's the small one. I want the medium one, if anything. Yeah. If I start that retracted, that does not clip. That's good. Want these black. Oh, actually it does clip. Because it's stupidly angled. Okay, but that means I can put it over here. Here. I wish I could look better at that, but doesn't seem like that's a thing. No, not quite. Yeah, like this. That should work. Yeah. Okay, so this is the new design. Save that. And try to actually get that to orbit. Obviously we don't take an engineer, we take a scientist. And yeah, other than that, let's go. Save and launch. I hope that nothing of the staging got screwed up. Okay. Oh yeah, that's standing on the engine bells. Well. These go, then these fall off and this goes. These fall off, this goes. And the rest is basically garbage. So 3, 2, SAS on, 1, launch. Yeah, very slow off the pad, but that was expected. These also have a very weird sound. They are so fucking loud. I don't know if that's like the... Like, they shouldn't be that loud. So yeah, this should now not, hopefully, flip all over the place. This is such a Kerbal construction, it's not even funny. In case you're wondering when I'm going to start gravity turning, as soon as I have significantly more thrust to weights than 1.3. Because that's not a lot. I might actually go until we're out of the thickest part of the atmosphere. Because honestly, there's no reason for me to try to turn this in atmosphere. Also, we are not very fast yet, so it doesn't even make sense to turn at all. Which makes it much more likely for this to land in the water, by the way. Since for a few kilometers that way there's only water, and that's the kind of direction we'll be coming down on. Unless we go fully to orbit, then that doesn't really matter. But we'll see about that. Sorry. I don't think I ever got this high on the previous attempt. Started flipping a whole lot earlier. So this seems fine. Don't remember going through the clouds in the last launch attempt. Okay, this is where we can slightly start dipping over. So we have a thrust to weight of... Don't go too hard. We have a thrust to weight of 1.7, 1.8. So we actually have a chance of counteracting any weirdness that might go on. This is a very steep ascent path. We're gonna want to go roughly to a 90 to 100 kilometer orbit seeing as we will need to have something launched to dock to this, so it should be in an easily reachable yet also docking friendly orbit where I can go both over and under the target orbit without having any fear of dipping into the atmosphere. And 100 seems fine for that. We should have the Delta V for this. So yeah, this is a lot more stable than the other design. I wanna flatten this out. So I definitely wanna go down more. Wanna have most of the actual orbit done once we enter space. Seeing as this should have like a little bit flatter re-entry curve. Because otherwise we're a little bit, we would be coming in a little bit very hot. And we are way over 1 minute to apoapsis, so this is actually the best thing to do here. Then just burn our apoapsis all the way up to 100. And these just go away once they are burned out. And this goes. Okay, apoapsis of 100 achieved. So we have... How much left? We have like 500 meters a second in this. That I'm definitely going to use at apoapsis to try and raise our periapsis a bit more. So let's get out of the atmosphere. There we are. Officially in space. Okay. Turn. Yeah, I know why I included some RCS. Just so we have a chance of actually turning this. Z? Wait! The hell are you doing? Okay. We are at a point where I say, can you stop turning for a moment? And actually stop trying to fight me. Okay, so F5 in case of stupidity, and then 3, 2, 1, go. These have like no ejection force. And 100 by 100 coming up. 110 by 99, that's fine. So I'll leave this attached for now for the definitive upcoming rendezvous. What I will do otherwise though is press, I think, 3. Yes. So we are going to get sun light on ourselves for now. Okay, you are fine, so I am going to land the boosters. So, booster 1. Obviously, we're doing these separately since otherwise we would have the problem of I like how it actually remembers when I started throttling. Makes too much sense, actually. Okay, so we will be re-entering this way, so that's fine. Just gonna time warp around. And wait until we are hitting the atmosphere. We are going to go retrograde. This is what we have the RCS for. And we have enough delta V for slowing down 300, almost 400 meters a second. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to go surface retrograde and just re-enter until we start getting warm. We have enough monopropellant in this to wait. RCS off. Just if we start flipping again, which I don't think will happen, I'm going to turn the RCS off while we're burning. We'd have the gimbling. That should be fine. It's fine. I'll turn the RCS on if we start having problems. But also we have a bunch of these. Actually, re-entry burn would be fine here. Just burn our... Yeah, apoapsis is where we are, periapsis is on the ground. I am fine with that. Brakes on. Also means we shouldn't start flipping anytime soon. Impact biome water. Too bad. Not what I signed up for. Dissipate the heat a bit, a little bit. I just used up the rest of my RCS for that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to assume that these are not going to fly off. Yeah, here. It's fine. Almost land. Well, a little bit of water to clean out of the engines, I guess, but... whatever. Also, we're landing on the dark side. Which is always a little bit annoying, but can't really do anything about that. Dang, that's still frickin' fast. Ten meters a second. Good that this has a high impact tolerance. I mean, I guess I can soften the impact a little bit with the landing legs. Landed fine. And recovered. Second booster doing the same thing. Looks so cool. Okay, we'll land this booster and then we're continuing in the next episode after that. So this is going to be basically a rehash of what we just did. So just open the chutes, get all the way to the other side. Just make sure this goes somewhere else. Retrograde. Brakes on. RCS off. Go until we're further into the atmosphere. This thing isn't even there anymore, don't worry about it. Oh, over there's the boomerang site, really? This is where we do the re-entry burn. Make sure that we keep on going backwards. And then fall into the water, because that's how this works. Did we get that close to the land again? Guess we'll know once we're under the clouds. Don't think I see any land anywhere. Completely different part of the map. We are out of time warp. And we are going back to the main mission as soon as this hits the ocean. $100 and we are down right now. So obviously this is fine. These are recovered, including all the parts, including all the landing gear. So nothing broke. So this will stay in orbit until the tug is up, the space truck. And that is our next launch that's coming up in the next episode. Until then though, I'm going to turn this around to fly like this, because that looks a whole lot better. This is also going to be fun to land back at Kerbin. It's also going to be fun to land on frickin' Duna, but yeah, For now, we're going back to the Space Center, and I'll see you in the next episode for the next launch. Until then, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. And until next time, I'm WWDadmin. Bye.